Hey guys, I'm ForeverAGame. Welcome back to the Parker-Harmon family current household, the March edition. If you did not know, I do these current households centering around my sim, Kara Parker-Moon-Harmon, and her descendants. You should know these already. We are with her currently, and her fourth child, Hadley Harmon. This is the last of the Parker-Harmons. Will be with Hadley's new last name the next time we visit Plavraj. They live in Plavraj. Obviously, I feel like you should know my son, Kara Parker-Moon-Harmon at this point. Like, I talk about her a lot. But yeah, she had all these 5 children, surrounded by family. Virgo, pop music, key lime pie, spiceberry. All these traits that I feel like you should know. This should not be the first of the current households you watch. There's a playlist with all of them. She has a business degree. She's a retired power broker. She married Inoki Moon from university. Then she married Jake Harmon from university. He wanted to be a tinkerer, an Aries, electronica cobbler, Irish green. These are his traits. A retired game studio developer. And he had a business degree as well. Yeah, and they got married. He also has a child, not with Caro, named Sally, who is in, Sally Harmon, The Mess. And then Cara has, Summer and Grace, Grant, and then Hadley and Eleanor. So, yay! So, basically, that's Cara and Jake. They've retired to Plavraj. Really pretty. It's summer, week 5, day 1. And they live in Plavraj with their daughter Hadley and their granddaughter Cassandra Harmon, or as I like to say, Cassie the crack baby, the former crack baby. Now you could think that Hadley is the mother that did crack, but it was Eleanor. I'll explain. So Hadley Harmon, she wants to be surrounded by family. She is a Pisces. She likes rock music, vegetarian, dim sum, and lilac. She is excitable, a perfectionist, neat, family-oriented, and easily impressed. She went to business school for like a little bit, but obviously things beyond her control happened, and she decided, she's gonna do some different things. So she's currently unemployed. She is dating this dude named Bobby DeLuca. And she is now acting as the mother. She's the adoptive mother of her niece, Cassie. Because, Cassie was formerly the crack baby. She is the daughter of Eleanor, who is Hadley's younger sister, and Jared LaChance, who was Eleanor's drug dealer. Eleanor had this whole rebellious little arc thing or whatever. And then she got pregnant, hid it, and did drugs while pregnant, and then abandoned her child afterwards. When Hadley was like, oh, we'll help you, Eleanor. I'll help you raise this child. And Eleanor took that as her get-out-of-jail-free card, and she left in the middle of the night to St. Clair, where she's causing mess and destroying lives there. But that's for a later date. But Cassie was the result of that, the crack baby. And so Hadley has now taken upon herself to be a mother. Hadley's decided, whatever, I'll be the mother. I'll be a mother. Like, she said, she's not gonna have this family be broken. That's one of Hadley's defining characteristics. She will do nearly anything to keep this family glued together. And it's glued together with, like, Elmer's glue and, like, duct tape and, like, dental floss, like, wrapped around it. But, like, it's there. Like, we're there. Kind of. Summer and Eleanor have tried many times to unfurl this family, but it has not ever fully succeeded. But Cassie is a Sagittarius. I think I changed her zodiac sign to be... because she was born on Thanksgiving. She was born on Thanksgiving, during the Thanksgiving dinner. So I think I changed it to be, like, appropriate. So she's a Sagittarius, because I'm, like, one of those people that will change the zodiac sign if they're born on, like, an important date. Like Christmas, Leisure Day, Love Day, blah, blah, blah. I'll, like, change the zodiac. But she likes rap music, Ratatouille, and purple, and she's a light sleeper and friendly. I like that she likes purple and Hadley likes lilac. They're like the dynamic duo of the family, like Batman and Robin. But yeah, that's Hadley and Cassie. So they're currently best friends. I love that. There's Jared. He's a criminal. He got married. They tried to have Jared, like, and Stephanie have, like, a pregnancy, but I ended that quickly because it's not in the cards. A plot line, Cassie's future hinges on the fact that she is an only child on his side. Like, I've already plotted out the general consensus of her life, like, where she's going to live, who her main love interest is going to be, and I've even done a sub-love interest for her. Because, the drama. But, like, it hinges on the fact that she is the only child of Jared LaChance. Like, it hinges on that fact. So, Jared and Stephanie will not be having a baby. They'll probably be getting a divorce because it also hinges on the fact that she is his only living relative. So, do with that what you will. But, yeah, Cassie was abandoned by her mother. Her father wanted nothing to do with her because Hadley was dating this dude named Chase Rhodes and they were going to go do business together. But then he didn't want children or whatever, and Hadley was like, no, this is going to be my child now. Like, too bad, so sad. This isn't about you, Chase. And so she confronted Jared LaChance or whatever. They should not have a positive relationship. Dislike. Why does it not change to dislike? Dislike, thank you. They should dislike each other. Because she nearly hit him. Because she confronted him and she's like, this is your child, this is what you're going to do. And he said, I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with it. Don't come here again. Because Stephanie does not know he cheated on her. So that was like a thing. But he was like, I don't want this child. I want nothing to do with it. Like, sit outside a fire station for all I care. Because he's a bad person. And Hadley was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'll do it. And she made this big proclamation to him. She said, fuck you. I'm going to do this. And then outside the apartment complex, after she had just made this big proclamation, she and Chase had an argument and he broke up with her then and there. It was bad. And then Hadley entered her all too well era. That was like that was my like original Hadley plan. I was gonna that's what made me like her. I was like her all too well era. And he was her Jake Gyllenhaal. And now she spent like most of fall and all of winter in her all too well era. And then she met Bobby on the boardwalk in the spring of 4-5. She did. It was so fucking cute. I loved it. I was trying to wait till summer, but I did not want to play that long. I wanted them to be like progressing, like having kind of progressed in their relationship. He doesn't live with us. He's just here so I can show him off. But he does not live with us. And so that they could have a meet cute. That was like why he's in this household. He'll be leaving the household shortly. But yes, she met Bobby. She met Bobby DeLuca on the boardwalk. Where's the boardwalk? Boardwalk is over here. It's not really a boardwalk. It's the seafront, like a marina kind of. It was like here-ish. No, it was like here. It was like here. But like it was kind of a boardwalk. They can't go out here, so it was kind of a boardwalk. So she met Bobby on the boardwalk in the spring of 4-5. I was like, that is so fucking cute. Because Hadley has now entered her Starlight era. She's still in red. She'll probably always stay in red. But, like, she's entered her Starlight era, you know? And the opening part of that is I met Bobby on the boardwalk in the summer of 45. And this is how I knew that was fucking fate. I usually don't look at the weeks unless I'm doing this. But it was week 4, day 5. Because it was last week. And I was like telling my friends, I even did the thing. I was like, she met Bobby on the boardwalk in the summer of 45. But I was like, but it's spring and not 45. But then I looked at the thing later that day and I was like, oh my God, it is week 4, day 5. Like that. So she did meet Bobby on the boardwalk in the spring of 4-5. Like, I loved that for me. That was fucking cute. And then that's where they met. And then later they re-met at a party that her friend Amy had thrown for, I believe it was Love Day. Amy has a husband, so that was kind of weird. But it was for Love Day, I believe. And they both went. And then they danced, which was kind of an homage to the part where they, like, go to the yacht club and pretend to be, you know, the Duchess and the Prince in the song, and they dance. And so, yeah. So that's how their relationship is going so far. Their relationship will be, you know, starlight. Like, you know, it's lovely, you know, have 10 kids and teach them how to dream, like, surrounded by family. Like, you know, they're not 10, like 5, but I'm wanting Cassie to count. That's why she's Cassie's mother. Like, in the family tree thing right now, she's Cassie's mother. Because I want it to count that Cassie is one of the children she raised. Because she did raise that child from baby to teenager. So, yeah. That's how Hadley's love life is going. Eventually, you know, some things will happen. You know, some drama will ensue. But they're going to be the most wholesome romance that we have of, like, the main group. Because everybody else, mess. Grace and Dylan, mess. Sally and Darian, mess. Like, Grant and Sophia, mess. Summer and her love interest, they're not going to be that messy, but, like, Summer was a messy person to get there. And, like, Eleanor and her love interest, mess. Like, mess. Hadley's going to be the only one with a wholesome love interest, where it's like, aw, this is so cute. Okay, so this is Bobby DeLuca. He's in a new skin, and I downloaded new sliders. I downloaded some sliders. So, Bobby wants to be a bottomless nectar seller. And in continuity-wise, his family owns and operates... His family owns and operates this wine cellar. The Dobro Vino Nectary. That's the plot line. Eventually, I'm going to have them buy it. Like, I may cheat their money and have them actually buy that establishment. But for right now, it won't matter because he's not in our household at the moment. Like, when he rejoins, when they, like, get married or whatever, or, like, are on their way to getting married, then we'll buy, you know, the Nectary and have him actually, like, own and operate it. But Bobby DeLuca is a Cancer. He's the same age as her. He likes rockabilly music, spaghetti, and green. And he is family-oriented, a hopeless romantic, loves the heat, green thumb, and charismatic. He does not have a job because he works at the Nectary. I even had him pick some grapes. They went on a picnic. Like, I think it was either their first or second date. They went on a picnic. It was so wholesome. I told my friend, I was like, none of my Sims have ever been so wholesome as to have a picnic be an appropriate setting for their date. But, yeah. He doesn't really have any skills because that's not what we've been focusing on. I've been building up him and Hadley's relationship. But, yes, this is his face. I downloaded some sliders. I downloaded, a lot of custom Sims because I was sick of my Sims all looking the same, especially the men. So I downloaded some Sims, I downloaded some sliders, and I adjusted them accordingly. And bam, this is what we got. He looks much better than the first time I made him. And, like, much more distinct. And he's got a new skin. I downloaded, like, 4 new skins. And, yeah, we're going to slowly start to transition at least some of the Sims to this skin. I like the skin we use currently, but I like that this one gives a more, like, volume and, like, definition to the face. But, like, yes. So that's pretty much how Hadley's life is going thus far. Nothing, like, really crazy dramatic has happened. Kara's just been upping her skills. She has 10 in charisma, 10 in cooking. She's been upping her painting skills. She's level 6 now. She has 8 in social networking, 7 in writing. Ooh, Jake finished his lifetime wish. So now he has mastered handiness, logic, and painting. He had to do that for his job, and he's probably on his way to mastering writing. They've just been hanging out, like, those two. Like, I'm not waiting for them to die because aging is off, and they're going to live until Hadley gets married. Hadley will be married. Hadley will be married by the end of fall. I think Hadley will get married in the fall. Maybe on the last day of fall, and I'll just make it a bit warmer. But yeah, Hadley will be married by the end of fall, and then I will turn on aging, so they will be allowed to die. But I wanted them to at least make it to Hadley's wedding. So yeah, so the only weddings they won't be around for would probably be Eleanor obviously getting married, because Eleanor's a bit, like, in continuity-wise, Eleanor would still be behind the rest of them, because she's, like, 2 or 3 years younger than Hadley, and Hadley's, like, 4 or 5 years younger than Grant. So, most everybody will have gotten married except Eleanor. Maybe Summer will have gotten married. I'm not sure at this point. If I feel the need to have Cara and Jake, be at the wedding, they'll be at the wedding. At Summer's wedding. And we'll just be like, oh, it took place before they died. But yeah. Because I think it would kind of make sense for them to be at Summer's wedding, because Summer is, like, 7 years older than Hadley. And, like, Hadley's, like, 25 at this point. And, like, Summer's, like, in her storyline at the moment, she's probably, like, 27, 28. Like, so I think they will make an appearance at Summer's wedding. It may be post-mortem, but, like, Summer's wedding will have taken place before that. Debatably, I should make a second playlist of The Sims through current households, where it's, like, in chronological order, not from, like, the day, like, the actual, like, month where it was made, but, like, in chronological order of the Sims' lives. And I feel like I think that would be very helpful, not only to the viewers, but to me as well. But yeah, we still have the fish link, because fish don't die in this game. We still live in the same house. Like, not much has changed. But we'll tour it anyways. So we have the garage, with the cars that are not here, I guess. We have, the sauna. I added, the shower because I was sick of only having one shower in this home. So now we have 3. We have one there. And then I added one out here somewhere. Oh, right here. I added one out here, like, for the pool. Nothing outside has changed. Obviously, we have this will be made of much more use. Like, I plan to throw, like, little parties, little pool parties this summer. We may get a grill. But yeah, we have the hot tub, the golfing range in the front. I want to make use of this summer. Like, this cute little, like, outdoor, like, seating area. Like, they make dinner out here now. We have, the bees, and then that's pretty much it. We have Cara's artifacts. The kitchen is the same. We have the high chair. This is probably the room that has changed the most. It's Cassie's little playroom. I made most of her furniture, like, kind of match the theme. She's got, like, the baby swing, the walker. Oh, yeah, she already knows how to use the restroom, but she doesn't know how to do anything else. I think by the time Hadley gets married, that will be when Cassie ages up into, like, a child. Like, maybe the day before, Hadley gets married. Or maybe, like, the day after. I don't know. But, yeah, I want Cassie to age up around that time. So, we still have all of summer and most of fall. But, yeah, we have her little, her drum, her little jack-in-the-box that she can't play with, this kite that we'll make use of when she ages up. I think these are, like, from, like, the Toy Maker from Midnight Hollow, but I got them in Buy Debug. But, yeah, I think this specific play table is also from Buy Debug. But, yeah, that's pretty much all that's changed in this room. And then upstairs, nothing has really changed out here. We have the baby. This could probably be, like, tossed. And we just... Oh. Actually, move this bear. We'll put the bear in this one. No, we won't. So that's pretty much all that's out here. You know, we have the bathroom that hasn't changed. Eleanor's room that hasn't changed. Hadley's room that I don't believe has changed. Ooh, we need to take down these pictures. We need to take down these pictures. We'll do that now. We'll do that now. Oh yeah, Hadley's taking up fishing. She's level 6 in cooking, 4 in painting. She's 1 fishing, 1 piano, 2 social networking, and 5 writing. So that's Hadley. But yeah, we're moving on from her Starlight era. Not her Starlight, her All Too Well era, and she's now entered her Starlight era for the moment. So outside, nothing has changed, and then nothing has really changed in this room. So, not a lot has changed, but I plan to, like, keep Hadley in this house. I want this to kind of be, like, her generational home until we legitimately have got to move. So, like, this will eventually become her room. This will be Cassie's room. This could be baby number 2's room. And then we could stay here until basically baby number 3 needs to age up into a child. Then we'd probably have to move. And I think we'd move to Monte Vista, to be honest. Oh yeah, and I'm starting, like, a new save. Like, everything will be the same. But, like, after Hadley gets married, it'll, like, be, like, a new thing. And I'll do a new save. Because it'll be, like, week 6 or 7 by the time, you know, we're done. So, yeah. But that's pretty much it. Like, Hadley needs to just get engaged and get married, and then she'll be Hadley DeLuca. So the next time we see her, it'll probably be, it may be after her wedding, or it may be, like, right before. But it'll be, like, the DeLuca current household. Like, Cara and Jake will have transitioned from the Parker-Harmons to the DeLucas. So, yeah. I think that's going to be all for now. Next month, I believe, is Eleanor? It's either Eleanor or Sally. Because Sally's in Cetra at the moment, and Eleanor's just about to leave her roommates currently. She has roommates. She's about to leave her roommates. She's met a man. Mess has ensued. But yeah, so I think it'll either be one of them, depending on, I have a list that I wrote down, but I don't want to pull it up at the moment. It'll be like a surprise. So that's going to be all for now, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye!